I'll be the one that stays till the end, and I'll be the one that needs you again, and I'll be the one that proposes in a garden of roses and truly loves you long after our curtain closes. But will you still love me when nobody wants me around?
Okay, today is the last day of 2023, which is insane. I've had a lot of fun making content, episode 85 and 86, the kind of goals for the year and the recap of the year for 2023 and the goals for 2024. This is the first week where we're really going into it, and there's been a lot of stuff that I've been working on in the background and I haven't been able to talk about it. Last week I mentioned I was getting engaged, and today is the day that I proposed to my girlfriend. So I am incredibly busy today, and as y'all saw, the intro was me proposing to her and hopefully her saying yes. I am incredibly terrified of 2024, and I'm also incredibly excited for 2024, and starting off the year with an engagement just kind of adds to that anxiety. I'm thankful that it's almost over and that I can finally talk to her about stuff and holding so much information to her, and I can finally share that with her. So I'm very, very excited. There's a lot of things that I've coordinated for this engagement, and I hope it all goes well later today. All of that aside, before the engagement, I'm picking her up in an hour, and I have some downtime, so I was going to spend that working on some ads. You wanna come up? So I have two different products I need to advertise. One is a light setup, which I'm really excited for my PC, and the other is a fanny pack that I was supposed to advertise weeks ago, and they sent me the wrong product. I'm gonna try to shoot those really, really quickly, at least shoot the footage of them so that I can do the voiceover later, because New Year's Day is gonna be crazy, Tuesday is gonna be even crazier, but thankfully Wednesday and Thursday are gonna look a little bit better. My schedule is changing in 2024, and so I think when it comes to recording content and recording footage of stuff, it's going to be a lot more consistent when it comes to the time that I can record and time that I can shoot for different videos and edit and everything, which is exciting. I do think that's going to be fun to have a consistency aspect this year in 2024. I'm going to build that lighting for my PC setup, and then I'm also going to shoot all of the footage for the ads that I need. So that is on the agenda today. I also have a couple of products, but they're currently out of stock, so I'm waiting for the company to fix the links, so I'll probably do those later this week. Another thing that I'm working on and I'm very, very excited about is a podcast. Last week I set on my goals that I wanted to make a podcast this year, and I have been researching podcasts more, looking into podcasts more, and the concept of it, and I have been working very, very hard to at least have a concept, and I have one. It's called Cosmic Complexity. This is the intro for it. So I made that up, I think about 2 days ago, and I'm incredibly excited for the concept of what that show will be. I'm not going to share too much about what it is. So the basic concept of the idea is I will be talking to different people of what they believe. So it could be like a Scientology believer, or someone who's a Mormon, or someone who is a Muslim, someone who believes in the flat earth, just multiple different beliefs and ideas and lifestyles, and it's going to be a very even ground place for them to talk about it, where they're not trying to sell it to me or they're not trying to convince me. It's more they're just, this is what I believe and this is why I believe it. I think the human aspect is going to be really interesting to see, and I'm working on shooting a pilot. And there's a lot of pieces to a podcast, especially the one I'm kind of due. I need people to be in there. I need a host with me. I need someone to do it, and I also need to know how to do it. So I think that it will be a really fun concept, but it will take time, and I'm definitely not going to be posting this within the next few weeks. It's going to be wild. I am excited to work towards that at least. So that's gonna be sick. I'm very, very excited for that. I'm pumped to see the outcome of that, but at least we have the intro and the title. So keep your ears and eyes up for that as well. I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm going to start working on these ads, and I also will try to work on my engagement and getting everything set up for that. So I'll see you guys hopefully soon. Oh. Well, in better news, she did say yes. I'm engaged now. That's insane. I mean, as you guys saw in the intro of content, obviously she said yes. But today and yesterday and the day before have just been the most chaotic and wild couple of days. I was able to make a TikTok today. It's currently sitting at like 230 views. It was just a TikTok of me dancing. I also finished recording the rest of the...
When you're a creator like me, you spend a...
But I spent most of the day in Lubbock. I was moving and doing a bunch of stuff with my girlfriend, fiance. That's gonna be confusing. I am exhausted. I have to get up at 6:30 a.m. and I probably should be in bed by now. But I did want to keep you guys updated on everything going on. This week is going to be interesting. I am going to have tomorrow night and Thursday night to edit and talk and do everything. Because I was in Lubbock, didn't do any recording today for YouTube. I still need to edit the YouTube video that I recorded last week, but I did finish content episode 86, so that's a plus. That episode was a heavy one. I had a lot to edit throughout that one because it was the 2024 goals, and this is the first week of me kind of going into 2024. A good start to it. The Bevo YouTube video that I posted last week is currently sitting at almost 500 views, so it's doing better than the YouTube video that I posted the week before, a weird bicycle video that I made. I'm happy to see that that one's doing well. It does kind of suck that the one before that didn't do great, but it's okay. A lot of the comments are interesting, and the Bevo one, they're kind of mixed, which is pretty funny to watch. I have a new microphone coming in, and I don't know if I'll use that to record content or if I'll use it to only record podcasts, but I'm excited to have that. I've also thought about maybe using it for my YouTube videos. It depends on the quality of it. I would like a better mic for my recordings, because I do think the iPhone camera microphone is fine, but especially when I'm doing commentary and a lot of it, I would prefer a little bit of a better audio in those videos, and I think a better microphone would be really well for that, so hopefully I can have a microphone for that. And now my heater's kicking on. All in all, I don't have much going on today, but I did want to keep you guys updated. Excuse the heater, I'm sorry. I have nothing else planned for the rest of January, so it should hopefully just go right into the consistent drive of work and just creating, and I'm very excited for that. December was one of the craziest months, and I plan on it being a pretty steady ride from here on out, other than planning a wedding, but that's okay. With that, I will see you guys tomorrow. It's been a weird week. It's just, engagement and just odd schedules and plans and stuff. A few things that I am excited about. New microphone is gonna be sick. I'm very excited to get a new mic to talk into that'll sound a little bit better. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but I'm excited to experiment with that starting into the beginning of this year. I also started editing my YouTube videos for TikTok, so maybe I can start getting a little bit more revenue from TikTok, which would be nice. If I were to get, say, 4 million views on TikTok on one of my videos that is longer than a minute, I would get about $4,000 roughly, which would be a nice little extra chunk of money on the side, especially with a wedding and everything coming up. That would be nice to have. Maybe I also just have a lot besides the engagement. Of course, now I'm planning a wedding, and I'm also trying to balance a lot of things. When it comes to TikTok shop ads, I have 3 I need to make and 2 I need to edit. So today I shot the
Make ramen with me using the best pot for ramen, the Hong Fair stainless steel pan. In my ramen broth, I add onion powder, garlic powder, red pepper flakes.
And I went ahead and shot that today. And then I also shot an ad for a fanny
I've been looking
pack
for a
as
fanny
well.
pack for a while.
So
That was until I found the...
I have yet to edit the YouTube video of the week, which is the Mr. Beast turning off every time I see Carl video. I'm excited for that one. It's a little aggressive towards Mr. Beast, but I think that's kind of funny because I'm so small that it's just like there's no impact really, and it's kind of taking advantage of that. I think that one's going to be funny. And then there's also, hopefully I can record a YouTube video tomorrow on Thursday. There's a lot. I have been very tired. There's just a lot going on with my job outside of this, and it's just been really hard to stay motivated and also feel the energy of motivation. That has been hard for me this week. I don't really want to get into it because it's not important, but whenever life like that, whenever you have a job or you're doing something and you don't feel motivation on that side, it's really hard to stay motivated on the things that you enjoy. And it really sucked because I feel motivated because I'm engaged and I want to do this, and I'm working on YouTube as much as I can to pay for stuff for her, and I'm also kind of caught in some hot water with my job, and it's just kind of making me feel like a failure a lot. It's just been kind of hard. So that's kind of how I've been this week, of just kind of really trying to continue making things. Yesterday I sat down to record my YouTube video and I just didn't have the energy that I needed to make it entertaining. And I want to make sure that when I'm recording something like the commentary YouTube videos, that I have enough energy to be motivated and to enjoy what I'm making. And it's really hard to do that when kind of things are rough outside of that. You can only take it one step at a time, and that's what I've been doing this week, is just getting up, going to work, coming home, and trying. And it's not easy. I also made a TikTok today. It's currently sitting at 700 views. I thought it was going to get more views, but I'll take it. Maybe it'll do better on YouTube Shorts than when I upload it this weekend. Hopefully I can record a YouTube video tomorrow, and if I don't get it done tomorrow, I'll try to shoot for Friday, and if not Friday, I'll try to shoot for Saturday. We'll kind of try to get back into that schedule. A major part of the issue of trying to have the ability to continue growing and making stuff this week is the holidays as well. I had Christmas and New Year's right after, back to back, on top of the engagement as well. And I think that also kind of stunted the ability to keep that consistent work schedule for content and YouTube and stuff. It's just kind of been like everywhere this week. Hopefully, as we go into January, definitely next week, it'll be a little more stable. I desperately look forward to that stability of consistency, just step by step. So with that, I will see you tomorrow for the last day of this week. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is my microphone, but the only way to know for sure is to open it. I do know this is the phone bit for the tip. Oh yeah, got it. It actually came just in time for recording today, so I might actually record the newest YouTube video with that microphone. So I'm gonna take some time to kind of mess around with this, do some tests, and then we can go from there. But I am really, really excited to see how the audio sounds, especially in comparison. So once I have this all opened up and I know what I'm dealing with, I will practice around with it and we can do some comparisons. So I did figure out the microphone deal, and also I also got a venue, so that was cool. Big moves, making big moves. Here is the issue with the microphone. It plugs in through this cable, which is a USB cable, and there's no audio jack. Now there is a regular microphone jack, which would be useful if I had a soundboard or like a speaker system that I would connect to, but I don't. I need it to connect to my phone camera. Now, there's a couple of ways to connect my phone camera to my PC to record, but editing-wise, I wouldn't have the full shot, which is what I use for commentary. So, here is how I'm going to try to record it this week, and we'll see how it goes. I can also get an adapter, but I don't know if I'll get that quite yet. I might just try this out for a little bit and see how it goes. I'm going to try to record it with this new setup. The audio sounds amazing, and I think it would be really beneficial to have solid audio for my YouTube videos, but we have to test this out to get there. So, I'm going to make the jump. Yeah. I have 2 more ads that I need to record, and I want to record them in daylight, and it's dark outside, so I won't be able to do that today. I might do it tomorrow, but I also know that I desperately need a day to rest. Usually that's Fridays, but obviously I'm working tomorrow. As long as I'm replying to emails and stuff, I think I should be okay to just take a break tomorrow, and I think it is a well-needed break. I really appreciate you guys, and this is one of the harder weeks I've had in a while because it's just been so much. The microphone excites me, and I'm really excited to see how the YouTube video turns out that I recorded today. I'm also really excited to edit the Mr. Beast video as well. So with all of that out of the way, I want to thank you guys for watching this long, and if you did, you should consider subscribing because I kept your attention despite my low energy and stress. But with all of that, thank you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. That's the day. I would like to... She's gonna come right back. I don't understand what this game is. I'm so tired for this. What? There's Carson Ball. There he is. Are you playing a game with Gara? What do you want? Anyways, while they're doing whatever that is. Why would they?